Hello everyone, how's it going? We have a Christmas tree behind us, which means it is merry season, so I'm going to bring you another video. Yeah, today I'm actually going to be doing a tier list video, which I haven't done before, but I thought it'd be a bit of fun. I thought this morning, fuck it, I was going to do a rank video of all the DC movies, since recently I actually went back and I watched every single DC movie to release in the cinema. um, which took a while, but I got there in the end. And I was going to do a ranking video, but I never got round to it. So I thought, hey, let's do one of these tier list things because I can just do it now. Okay, so I had to make my own tier list, and I've got all the films there with the posters and stuff. So I'm ready to rank them. Now I haven't really thought about it yet, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but yeah, please obviously comment what your favorite DC films or something, and if you agree with my list and all that jazz. But yeah, welcome to the YouTube channel if you're new. This is the Random Wavelength YouTube channel, as you can tell, which means we do random stuff. There is literally something for everything on here. There are podcasts, we have live streams, we have reaction videos, we have videos on video games. Like, there's all sorts. So come subscribe and be here for all that nonsense, and follow our Twitch for live streams if you want to. Anyway, I'm ready to just get into this listing of tiers if you are. So should we do it? Let's do it. Okay. As you can see, we got S, A, B, C, D. No, I've never watched because I've literally watched all of these because I made it and I've watched them all. Okay, starting with number one, we have Batman 1966, which is the first DC film to actually release. Based on, it was like a TV special off the TV show. This is my first ever introduction to this Batman. What's his name? Adam West. I never watched the TV show, but the film was good. It's obviously very dated. The acting, it's a 1966 film, so the acting isn't going to be like what it is now. It's very, classic, old timey film. But I think I'd give it. I mean, I think I'd give it a B. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like D is like terrible. Like, I wouldn't watch it, right? I wouldn't watch it at all. C is like, oh, if it's on, I'd probably watch it. And I think B is where it's like, oh yeah, I'd actually watch that again. A, definitely watch it. S, it's like a masterpiece, right? Like, that's what we're going with here, I think. So I reckon a B. Like, it's not amazing, but I'd watch it. I'd choose to watch it because it was funny, it was entertaining, had some good comedy. I've just said it's funny already, but the characters were quite good. Like the whole villains, the team up of the villains was quite fun. So you know what? A B. Superman, 1978. I mean, this is an A for me. This is for sure an A. Yeah, absolutely. It's just good. These Superman films are so good, and there's a lot of nostalgia there for me because I watched them when I was a kid, and it was actually quite fun because I watched them as a kid, but I've never watched them in my adult life and teen years, probably since like, I guess probably 8 years old, maybe even younger, till I watched them like now. So it was like 10, 12 years. I've never watched them, and then suddenly I watched them again. I was like, mate, that nostalgia came back to me. So it's definitely Superman an A, probably high A as well. Superman 2, again A. I think it's pretty much on par with A, with Superman 1. Sorry, not like, amazing, but it's up there. Okay. Swamp Thing, it's a D, mate. It wasn't good. It was not good. I wouldn't watch it again. Yeah, it was just boring. Like, the writing was awful, acting was awful. Like, no, no, no. Superman 3, I give it a B, high B, high B. I think it's not as good as these two, but it's still really good. I still really enjoy it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be on a B for me. Supergirl was an interesting one. I'd say it's a C. It's not. It's definitely not a B. I don't know. I might have to rewatch it and properly get a judgment because I can't really remember it much. But I remember like thinking the Supergirl was weird. Like, it didn't feel like Supergirl. and the pacing was all over the place. The writing was a bit awful. The acting was a bit awful. Maybe it is a D. I feel like it's not that bad. Like, I feel like if it was on, I'd watch it and it'd be fine. Let's put a high D. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely the worst out of these 4 Superman films, and I think people say it's not very good at all. Well, I think it's quite good. Like, it's funny. The villain's quite interesting, like the whole arc. So there's bits to it that are quite fun, and I think they're just nostalgia, and they're just good old films. So, like, the Return of Swamp Thing is even worse than the first Swamp Thing. Bottom of the barrel. D. Hate it. Never would watch again. Utterly terrible. Don't even. Batman 1989. This is good. Yeah. I just got a message. This was, this is like really good. Like, this is not as good as Superman. No, wait, hold on. A. Not as good as Superman 1, but better than Superman 2. A tier 4. For sure. For sure. I liked it a lot, actually. Batman Returns. I reckon it might be an A. Like, Penguin was cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go an A with that. That was a good one. Like, yeah, I definitely choose to watch that again if I wanted to. In fact, I might have to soon because I can't. Yeah. I like, because that whole sewers bit. Yeah, no, that was good. Batman Forever is a B. Honestly, I'd probably put it below Batman 66. It was good. It was good. Batman and Robin. All right, Batman and Robin's going to C. Yeah, we put that in a C, mate. We put that in a C for sure. It was a mess. It was a mess. Steel D, fuck off. No, it was not good. It was Shaq, Big Shaq, or whatever his name is, playing him. The CGI was weird. It looked like drawings at one point. It was a terrible action film. Hadn't heard of it before, and I will never watch it again. Catwoman. I reckon Catwoman's a C. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was alright. It was just alright. In fact, it's probably over Batman and Robin. No. Well, that means shit anyway. It doesn't mean nothing. Constantine. This is going to be a high C. Yeah, I don't necessarily think. See, this is where it's like I feel like I need another tier. I feel like I need a new one. What's this? Oh, it's like I feel like I need another thing. Like, I needed, yeah. You know what? I think that's what I need. What's happened here? I fucked it up. I need this to be E. I need this to be D. Oh my god. And because yeah, they're not separated enough, and it's annoying me. Because I think this is gonna be higher, but not. You know what I mean? Can I like make a new color? Like that? That's good. Right, yeah. That I feel a bit better about that now. Because I think I do need that. That's like a very middle. So Constantine's there. Batman Begins. An S, mate. Batman Begins is an S for sure. Absolutely loved it. It's probably my second favorite of the Nolan films. If you can guess which my first is, then it's probably not gonna be hard to guess. Find out in about 2 films. But yeah, Batman Begins, very good introduction to the Christopher Nolan Batman films. Very much liked it. Very, very good. Superman Returns. Controversial one. But I'm putting it in S, bro. I'm putting it in S. I think it's better than all the other Superman films so far, at least. I think it's my favorite Superman film. I loved it as a kid. It was a film I watched a lot of as a kid. It's very nostalgic. I think it's great. I hadn't watched it for years until I watched it then, and I loved it. I fell in love with it all over again. So that is an S. Or Dark Knight, another S. That's higher S. Go higher. This is, yeah. I mean, it's the Dark Knight, man. It's the Dark Knight. Like, come on. Watchmen. I'm putting this A. I'm putting it high A, like probably the highest A will get. Like, it's very good, but I don't think it's quite there. I think I need to watch it again. I've only ever watched it once when I did this watch, but I did really enjoy it. But I don't think it quite gets into S. Jonah Hex. Yeah, this is like a D. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was, yeah, it's a D. It's a D. Green Lantern. This film gets hated on, man. This film gets hated on, but I think it's really good. Like, A tier good? Or B tier good? You know? I think it's high B. Like high, yeah. I think it's high B. So it's not quite as good as a lot of the other ones, but it's almost there. I don't think it gets too much hate. It's a good film. It's a good time. It's, yeah. It's a bit silly in places, but it doesn't matter. Dark Knight Rises. This is an A. Probably there after Watchmen. It's not quite an S. I know a lot of people think it's better, like prefer it to Batman Begins, but I do prefer Batman Begins and Dark Knight. It's great, do not get me wrong, but I don't think it's in this realm. Man of Steel. Now I'm gonna take a sip before I reveal this. I don't really like Man of Steel. uh like, it's good. But that's about it. I think I have to put it in B. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like Man of Steel. I'll put it in a middle B if that helps you. I'll put it there. Yeah, there. It's probably better than 4, but not as good as 3. It's alright. It's just not great. Is it? Sorry. But then we go on to Batman vs Superman, and I'm gonna specify this is the Ultimate Edition, like the extended cut. And to me, this is probably absolutely an S. I think it's great. I actually love Batman vs Superman. I know a lot of people hate it, but I think the pacing's great. I really like the motivations of everyone. I love Lex and that kind of stuff. I think it's great. I think it's a great movie. Suicide Squad. Yeah. Okay. D. Suicide Squad is a D. It's not fun. It's just not. It's boring, and like Harley's good. That's about it. The villain's not good at all, and the whole mission's a bit odd, and I don't really get it. So yeah, we're going a D with that one. Wonder Woman, I'm gonna have to go C. I think it's about mid. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's good. It's high C. There's really good bits, and then there's bits that are just a bit like you know. Justice League 2017. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'd rather watch it. I'd rather watch Justice League than any of these films. But I would rather watch these. So it's D. It's high D. I'd rather watch this than any of these films. So I think that shows that it's above them. You know, but it's not good, is it? Like, there's just so many flaws. The comedy is all over the place. It's like the pacing is off, and you can tell it's just missing bits. But we got something to help with that. So Aquaman. I liked Aquaman a lot. Like, I think I'd put it here in B. Probably a high B. I think Aquaman's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it can go there. Shazam. So here's the interesting thing about Shazam. I really didn't like it the first time I watched it. Back in whenever it came out. I thought it was like the worst DC film. I really hated it. Rewatched it for this, and I actually really liked it. I reckon it goes here. Like there. High B. Yeah. We're going there, boys, for Shazam. It's just a great film. A good fun comedy, feel good film. But it's also got some pretty good moments in there as well. Lego Batman is amazing. It's the only animated one here that's theatrically released, but that's all right. Lego Batman's hilarious. I'm gonna put him here, A tier for sure. Like, yeah, for sure. Joker, it's a tough one. I like Joker a lot, but I think it's S tier. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's here. I think it's not quite as good as Watchmen, but better than Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, I'm putting Joker here. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Birds of Prey. I know a lot of people like Birds of Prey. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. I don't get the hate. I don't the love I can see. I think it's an extremely high C. I think. Maybe not actually. Yeah, you know what? I think it's there. I liked all the stuff with Harley and her, like, more of her psyche, but there was moments that were just a bit like, you know? Wonder Woman 1884. I've watched this film once, and I really liked it. I really did actually quite like it. I'm putting him like here. Hold on. I'm not gonna say anything more because I feel like I'm gonna get hated, but Wonder Woman 84 is there. Zack Snyder's Justice League, S tier. S tier. It's a phenomenal film. And I went in like so many doubts about it, like thinking it was gonna be terrible, like it's not gonna be worth it and everything like that. Watched it and I fell in love with it. The story is excellent, the music is excellent, the acting is excellent, the characters are excellent, you know what I mean? The cinematography is amazing. Like it's all excellent. So it's in S tier. It just is. Finally. Oh, by the way, for Justice League, if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that, we actually have a whole podcast. It's like a good 2.5 hour podcast. So me and my friend Jake, we talk about it quite in depth. If you're interested, go watch that. It's yeah. But finally, The Suicide Squad, the most recent DC film. This one is another S for me. I say it's middle S here. Yeah. In fact, I'll probably put that there. It's great. It's funny. The story is excellent. All the characters and acting is so good. Yeah, I like the Suicide Squad a lot. So there it is. There's my completed tier list of all the DC movies that I watched a few months ago. So it's been a few months, so I've had a good think about it. And yeah, don't hate on the list. Maybe I'll put the link to this tier list in the description. So if you want to fill it out yourself, go for it. Thank you so much for watching this. This has been quite fun. So maybe I'll do another one of these tier list videos for something else. Maybe a video game franchise or Marvel films or something else. I don't know yet. But yeah, maybe Christmas films. It's Christmas soon. That might be quite fun. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me list these films out for you. And if you haven't watched any of these, go watch them. It's quite fun watching all the DC films. I'd recommend it. But and there's a good list for you. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.